how to get a UK IP address, or in effect an IP address from any country you like, really. Now, many people search for this subject, which is why I'm doing this quick video, and they do it for a variety of reasons. So, just to define quickly what is a UK IP address, it's basically the internet protocol address that you get assigned when you connect to the internet. And they have a nationality, so if you're in France, you'll have a French one, Germany, you'll have a German IP address, and so on. Let me just show you, and every website that you visit actually looks up this address. So you can see from this little geolocation website, which simulates what every other website does really, it looks up my location and sees I've got a French IP address. So it's looked up the location where my IP address is registered to and seen it's in France. Just close that quickly now. So, a UK IP address. Why would you want a UK IP address? Well, the main reason is to get UK only content. And sometimes to enhance the privacy, because quite often people don't like demonstrating their location to every website, every application, everybody on the internet. And if you want some privacy, you need to be able to change your IP address. Now, if you're in France, as I am, and you want a UK IP address, it's not actually that easy. And it's an issue that lots of people have, whether they're expats, travelers, or people who just want to access UK content. Being able to change your UK IP address is really, really advantageous, and it's something I've used an application for 17, 18 years now, and I use it virtually every single day. And let's just show you how it can be done. Now, first of all, just a few pointers, benefits and risks really. Being able to have a UK IP address does give you some greater privacy if you're concealing your actual IP address, which means that nobody can trace your location and trace where you are. Your IP address is actually, if you're using it at home, is traceable to your exact home address. Now, you might not want various sites to know your exact address. If you're through your ISP, they will be able to find out generally, if you have the correct rights. And of course, that removes a huge amount of your privacy. Another benefit, if you hide your IP address, you're hiding your location effectively. You can bypass content restrictions. The web is absolutely chock full of what's called geo-restricted content. Now, if that content happens to be UK restricted, you need a UK IP address. If it's German, if it's American, if it's French, if it's Japanese, you'll need one of those IP addresses. But as I will show you shortly, it's actually quite easy to get an IP address from any country you want if you use this little tool. Secure transactions, the method I'm going to show you is using something called a VPN, which is a virtual private network. And that actually protects your sensitive information as well as protect your location and identity. It's especially important if you do anything like banking or checking your email and you use public Wi-Fi networks. All of your information can be accessible in those situations. If you use a VPN, it isn't. Right, there are, as always, some drawbacks of using a UK IP address, especially if you're in a different country. It can reduce the browsing speeds because any method to make it look like you've got a UK IP address involves routing through a UK server. So if you're in Australia, you're going to have to bounce all your traffic through a UK server. That's going to have some impact on speed. Sometimes not as much as you think, but if you've got a slow connection in the first place, it's definitely something you need to consider. Legal issues, depends where you are really. There's not many laws against using, for instance, a VPN, but if you're hiding your identity, there could be issues. For instance, accessing sites like Netflix and BBC iPlayer, you're basically breaking their terms and conditions, so you could get a slap on the wrist or your connection blocked. Doesn't happen very often, you just get blocked usually. Increased surveillance risk. Well, UK is part of Five Eyes Intelligence Alliance, so Sticking your data through the UK has some issues, really. You have to decide whether the benefits outweigh the drawbacks. And here, some services can detect and block VPN connection. Before you dash out and grab any old VPN to watch something like Match of the Day on BBC, you should know that BBC iPlayer blocks about 80-90% of VPN services. So that won't work. Okay, let's show you quickly the cheap and cheerful way of changing your IP address is to use, this works when you're in a browser, is to use a proxy server. Okay, now proxy server is a very basic way of routing your connection through another server. This is called proxynova.com. This is a list of free proxies, and you can sort of list them by location, so you can pick a Japanese proxy or an American proxy. And here, what you have to do is you have to get the the proxy IP address and the port number. These are all free, but you have to remember there's no promise or idea of who runs these. Some will be run by blatant people, identity thieves trying to nick your data. So be very careful using these. Some will be misconfigured servers that have appeared on the internet. Some doob in a corporate IT department doesn't know how to configure the firewall properly. Colleges, all sorts of places, home PCs as well with proxy server software installed. They could be on there. So you don't know anything about these. To set them up, you just got to go and find your network and internet proxy settings and use a proxy server. And then you put in the proxy IP address and the port here. And that will route all your browser traffic through the proxy server you've selected. Remember, they can be slow. These don't work with things like BBC iPlayer because they're all blacklisted, the IP addresses, and overloaded. So they won't work with things like that. But they do hide your IP address. I think the main problem is that the speed and you don't know who you're giving access to your data. Remember, the admin on the proxy server can potentially intercept, copy, or whatever all your data. So be aware of that. Let me just show you quickly as the safe way now to get a UK IP address or indeed an IP address of any other location. It's called VPN, a virtual private network. You basically find a reputable VPN provider. Choose a decent one. There's ones like Surfshark, NordVPN. I use NordVPN because it's a reliable, reputable VPN provider and it's cheaper than servers like Surfshark. There's a discount link in the description below if you want to try it. They're a great VPN provider, and they give you plenty of UK IP addresses, and in my situation, they importantly work with BBC iPlayer. Right, you can consider using a dedicated UK IP address. When you use a VPN, you're sharing an IP address with thousands of strangers. So basically, if you're doing anything that's important, reputational, maybe, I don't know, editing some important social media account or running an Instagram account that generates you lots of money or things like that, or buying and selling, that's another thing on e-commerce sites, you're probably best looking at getting a dedicated UK IP. So you go to your VPN provider and say, can I have an IP address that I only use? It will cost you more. I think in the case of NordVPN, it actually costs about double to have than a normal VPN. It's still not much, you know. I mean, I think it's something like $5 a month or something like that. But check that out because it can be worth getting a dedicated UK IP address. You're not sharing it with loads of people doing all sorts of things. And remember to practice a responsible usage. Don't use fake UK IP addresses to go and hack and send spam. It's a great advantage using a UK IP address, but, you know, use it for good things, not bad. Okay, so let's just quickly show you how a VPN works. Here's the one I use, as I say it. It's called NordVPN. And this is the full program, sits in my taskbar here. You can also install it on your phone, on tablets, Chromebook, things like that. You can install it on up to 5 devices with on subscription. This is the bog standard subscription. So VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and when you click on any of these VPN servers, it creates an encrypted tunnel between that location and your device. And the beauty is that you will then look as though you have an IP address in that country. So, for instance, if I connected to a Libyan IP address, I haven't done that ever, I will have a Libyan VPN, beg your pardon, I'd have a Libyan IP address. And so I can connect to a UK IP address. So I'm going to connect to a UK server. Remember, as soon as this tunnel is up, all my data is encrypted and protected. And the byproduct also is it hides my location. Let me just minimize that, and I'll just go back and show you that website I went to that looks up my location, which now thinks I'm in London. I'm not in London. It just sees the IP address, the UK IP address of the London VPN server. Until I disconnect that, every website I go to will think I'm British, so I'll be able to access British geo-block content, British websites, and I'll get British search results in Google and stuff like that. And I'll be able to buy from British sites that I couldn't before. So that's it. Basically, that's how to get a UK IP address. It's not hard. Really, use a VPN. They're not expensive. They add a huge layer of security and safety to your connection. Use a premium one, a decent one. It's worth doing that because you are trusting your data to the VPN provider. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day. Bye for now.